Right, this is Games Expo UK 2015. We've got our bags packed, everything ready to go. We're just about to, Chris is just about to start the car and start our journey.
Hello.
And what is people's expectations for this year's Expo? And I'll begin with Jess.
Oh, hello. Yes, my expectations are all about trying new games out, also just having a really good relaxing weekend, chilling out and having fun.
Right, and Chris?
I have no idea, I've never been to one of these before, so I don't know, games and drinks I suppose.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, that's about it. Like I say, no idea.
Well, I guess it's the exploration of the trade stalls, seeing what's available, what's new, what's the latest things. I'm looking forward to the 2 planned games that we've got booked. They both look really good. We have a UK Squadron game that's being run by the man himself, Simon Burley. Should be quite interesting. And we've got a Firefly Cortex game on the Saturday, which should be good.
Yeah.
And a potential final tournament on Sunday, depending on how it goes. I'm looking forward to it all and to meet everyone and just to have a break from work and just chill out, like Jess said, really.
Yeah.
And drinks, like Chris said. I think it's going to be a good time all around.
Definitely.
What I'm really looking forward to is the unknown of it all, you know.
Yeah, same here.
I don't know what we're going to see. I'm hoping to meet Joe Diva again. That was a really good thing to do.
Yeah,
really nice guy.
Yeah.
And see if I can meet any other well-known guys. I wouldn't mind speaking to Ian Livingston this time, if he's there.
Yeah,
if I get the opportunity.
I don't think he is there, but you never know.
You never know. But we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's going to be a great weekend of gaming and just meeting the people that we've met in previous years, like Sean and Dragonborn and Root DM and all that. It'd be just really great.
She-Dragon as well.
I know She-Dragon and just all that. Enjoy playing the games and buying some new goodies and stuff like that, new RPGs and finding out about new RPGs. It'd be a great weekend. The Expo has for today.
You see, that's why we lost.
Yes.
We didn't prepare.
We didn't prepare and basically...
And now he's being smarmy at us.
Yes.
Look at me, I was prepared.
Well, the Expo has for today...
You see, that's why we lost.
Yes.
We didn't prepare.
We didn't prepare and basically...
And now he's being smarmy at us.
Yes.
Look at me, I was prepared.
He's on the bill.
Arsehole. Huh?
He's on the bill.
Yeah, it's almost 3 in the morning and we're just making back to our hotel. We did have a great game of the... what is it called?
Squadron UK.
Squadron UK with Simon Burley. That was brilliant. Seen Rogue DM, the Red Dice Diaries, Sean as well. So yeah, it's been great so far, and we'll be lack of preparation. We were unable to get into, so we could get to the monorail. The doors were shut, so we've had to walk, which is a bit of a walk, but we're almost there. Okay, we're in the trade stall area of the Expo. A lot going on. Quite busy at the moment, so I haven't had too much time either to do any recording, but yeah, very busy. So much going on, loads of things happening. I mean, some new guys here as well, some interesting stuff. Hopefully I'll be able to get some more footage later on, but just see how things go. Yeah, going to be a good day today, hopefully. I got a mate that I've got to meet later on. He's round about here somewhere. So hopefully I'll be able to bump into him. Yeah, it's very busy at the moment. Hi everyone, this is what you would win with the Cthulhu Masters. That's some of the stuff. Here, the main prize is in there. And all that there. So yeah, this is what is coming up for the finals. This is what people are going to win. And really great stuff, especially in there as well. Really great. Right, it's been a long and tiring day. I mean, it's been a good day. Obviously I've done my shopping, which I'll go on about in a bit. We had a decent game, Firefly game. We ended up with characters out of Alien Resurrection, so as you can see there. And it wasn't a bad game. It's a really good game. It's set in the Firefly universe with a mix of the Alien characters out of Event Horizon as well, and actually the Mitchells from EastEnders, which was a bit quite odd. Yeah, it's and Radioactive Gold and stuff, and yeah, it's a fun old game. I did spot something to do with the age this guy is, because this guy looks about, what I'd say, 50, something like that, late 40s. His date of birth is 2471 AD. He went to prison in 2484, which would make him 13. And he got out in 2497. So, yeah, and it would make him about 30 odd, and he does definitely look older than that. So, I mean, there's just a little bit of an error, but yeah, it's just something I noticed anyway. But yeah, overall, it's a really great game. Also, we've made some contacts to do with the convention for Bristol, so we've got hopefully Tor Gaming, Sally Forth, and one other side quest or something. Hopefully, we've got that for our convention coming up, and we've actually got another GM on board as well, which is good. Stuff I bought. I didn't have overly too much time because I met a mate, Steve Mack, also, and got some photos taken with Jodie Ebert and Jonathan Green, which was really great. Stuff that I've actually brought is the One Ring. That was £20, so real bargain there. Really great stuff in here. Wonderful book. I'll go into that more details another time. They said, because they did a deal, they said by buying that they got Primeval for a tenner. So yeah, I thought, yeah, I'll grab that. It looks fun. So yeah, I got that as well. Also, which I'm really pleased with. Put they aside. I bought a load of books for the classic Deadlands. Actually, this is Boomtown or Bust, and it does seem that it's to do with a collectible card game. So now I've got a book, and I've got to get the other bits for it. But never mind, there's plenty of stuff that I can use for the Deadlands RPG inside that. And they're all £6 and they're mint condition, so I'm very pleased with them. Ghost Dancers as well. So Boomtown does Ghost Dancers. The Rascal Vermits and Critters book. And this I've been after for ages. It was just way too expensive on the through the eBay and stuff like that. Is the Great Rail Wars miniatures battle game, the core rules, which I've been waiting to grab hold of for some time. Last I got it, I've got some cowboys anyway, and it was £3. I mean, and that one's actually mint condition as well, so I'm very pleased with that. So yeah, I got that little lot. With actually the One Ring RPG comes with some really nice dice actually. So yeah, I mean that was pretty good. I did got some maps and all sorts of stuff, but I can easily go through that another time. I did pick up some leaflets as well, so this is on Kickstarter, Atlantis Miniatures. I possibly will actually bung some money towards that in July. Definitely, it looks a great set of miniatures. It all depends what the, if it's you know, something around the £30 range or something like that, I probably will put some money into that. That looks really good. Archworld is another one that I found really interesting. The rules are free to download. It's a fantasy skirmish war game. There's undead pirates, gremlin type creatures, halflings, and all sorts of weird and wonderful stuff. And also, it's not just that with the skirmish starter sets as well. You can use the rules and use giant creatures, trolls, and all sorts of stuff like that. So the bigger creatures for the game, and it's from what I've been reading, easy to learn rule set, and yeah, I'm looking forward to that. It's something else that will be purchasing. I'm not sure about this convention. I'll have to see how I feel. It's Guideball. It's really gone down the storm in Bristol, so yeah, I definitely am going to purchase some stuff from them. I'm just not sure yet. I'm going to see how I feel tomorrow. Other leaflets, Pints of Blood, zombie thing, Adventure Tours as well. There, I'll see what I can do about getting a fair bit of footage tomorrow. Definitely will. It's just been I just felt tired today, and with the games and everything, just haven't had much time to do much in the way of recording. But that's all the stuff I pretty much got today. That's the only disappointing thing, is considering, you know, we've got till tomorrow. But I'm in a game with Jenny. I've hopefully been in a game with Jenny Green. Rogue DM. So yeah, well, that'll be good fun. So I'll be doing that. It's actually nice to meet the Dragonborn, Rogue DM, and Red Dice Diaries. So it's really nice to meet them. But I'll be doing that tomorrow. Lone Wolf, yes, pretty much out the window. I don't think I'll be able to get to run, but I'll see if I can show you the bits I created out at least. I was hoping to run it, but I don't think we got enough time. Just the way things go, actually. Just see how things go tomorrow. I might be able to run a little bit of it. I don't see much of a problem running it, because I'll learn as the beauty about the system is we all learn as we go along. So I'll learn how to run it, and the players get to learn how to play it as I'm going through these starting adventure, which is really great stuff actually. But yeah, I'm going to actually hit the hay in a bit, and so yeah, I will be doing some recording around the trade hall, show off a few games and that, and that'll be it. So yeah, it's going to be a short one this year. It just says, you know, just me being tired, and just things have happened this year that not so brilliant, like the loss of my dog and that. But yeah, hopefully I will get a spare bit of footage tomorrow, so I think it'd be about the 30 minutes for this one. Yeah, okay, I'll catch everyone. Yeah, Carol.
Hi, I'm Steve from Tap to Win, and today we've got a game called Side Quest that we're demoing at the show. So in the game you go through different locations, and your heroes need to combat different monsters with their abilities. It's a fully co-op game, 1 to 4 players, lasts about 30 to 40 minutes depending on the scenario, and we're going to go to Kickstarter in about 3 months' time. Where we're going to sell the game for about 15 quid, including delivery as well. So yeah, we're showing the game at the UK Games Expo, and it's going really well. Really enjoying it.
Where's your next locations that you're going to show this off, or?
Nowhere actually. We're just going to go straight to Kickstarter in 3 months' time.
Okay.
We're based in London, so we're going to have the game around different board gaming groups, like London on board.
Yeah.
Just to playtest the game more and make sure all the rules are really tight, and yeah, make sure it's a really good game for the 3 months when we launch on Kickstarter.
Excellent. Okay.
Thanks.
Okay. I'll do a quick video of this, which is absolutely amazing. Absolutely gorgeous. Massive model from those guys. Well, I've seen this on YouTube before, but to see it in person, incredible. And there's the plans for it as well. Absolutely amazing. And the lights in there as well. And the back as well, even lights in the back. It's just, wow, one of the most amazing models I've seen, definitely. It's just awesome.
Yours, and then maybe next convention.
Yeah.
This is some painted Dropzone Commander miniatures. I just thought I'd do a quick little video of. Oh, that's pretty wonderful. Hold on to that. Hope so. Go around, all the way around. Oh, they're very nice. I'm trying to get a
So this is all Dropzone Commander stuff.
really wonderful stuff here. But yeah, I thought I'll give you guys a quick going over the paint stuff. Just come back from the one hell of a great weekend, the great Expo this year. I mean, it's really flown by very quickly. We've had 3 great games. Gary will explain to you about the games he was involved with. I ended up in Rogue DM's Corporation game. Really great game. I did find it was my favourite game at the lot. We've bought loads of stuff. I mean, yeah, it has been a really great game. It's been quite a busy weekend as well, so I can only do so much. But here's some of the stuff that I've got that I haven't shown yet. Wargaming wise, I thought it was that last closing, so I did buy myself my Cromwell tank to pretty much near enough finish off my army for bolt action. This one I pretty much got for free. It needed a good home. It was homeless. I gave it a home. So using the D20 system. This was one of my Kickstarter to do with Eastrian, I believe it's pronounced. Yeah, so I met those guys and that. They thanked me and that, gave me that. I'm going to put that in a frame and put that on the wall because it's just too good not to. I did pick up some very much at the end, something called Age of War. It's a dice-based game, so I don't know if you need a box each or if that's so good for 2 players. I'm not sure, but yeah, I've got that. I picked this one up for about £2. I actually thought Gary as well because it seemed like Gary's sort of thing. Existence after religion. I'll go more into that another day. But yeah, that looks pretty good actually. This one for me is the gem of the Expo, considering the price. I got that for £1. It's pretty much 3 games in one. Anyway, more aimed at a younger audience, but I mean it's a family thing for the family really. So you know, you can have adventures like similar to Watership Down and all sorts of wonderful adventures with that, or the Famous Five, or something like that. You can literally play a dog as well. So yeah, there's that. I haven't looked at that one yet. This one was just the wild card of the Expo, a superhero role-playing game. It's £2, so I went for it. So that's all good. Yeah, that's pretty much it with the things that I brought. I will just hand over to the others, and they'll explain about their weekend and stuff.
Hello, I'm Jess. I had an awesome weekend. On the Friday we got up. I enjoyed using the monorail again. And then we arrived about 5 o'clock-ish. We had our role-playing game at, was it 8 o'clock?
Yeah.
And I had invisible powers. I had flight.
Yes, it was a Squadron UK, wasn't it?
Squadron UK game. Yeah, so my character was invisible, flying, it had energy blast. So it was a super awesome character. And I really enjoyed that game. Then Saturday we got to see the trade stalls, and we also played a Firefly game. And then Sunday I had a bit of a chill out morning. I got to know Sean's partner better, and I think we've had a really good time. We've met people that we thought we met last year, so it's a big good social catch up time. So I got from She Black Dragon, because I really like her artwork, I got this t-shirt.
Yeah, I'll just try to get a better position for that one.
This design I also bought last year for a friend, but I really liked the design, so I wanted something of it myself.
Yeah, it's really nice. Yeah, and more into the light if you can.
Up.
Yeah, up. That's it. Yeah, that's better. That's a lot better.
So yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah.
And then
Beautiful.
I've got this cushion.
Yeah.
It's a little cat. It's got some skeletons in the corner.
Yeah.
So yeah, it feels really, really cozy. And then I bought a few games myself. I bought Cards Against Humanity, which is a bit of a party game.
For horrible people.
Yeah, for horrible people, and it's quite funny. And yeah. And then I bought this hexagon game. This is quite a strategic game. It's quite like Othello, but you kind of make hexagons. You're trying to block the other person making hexagons. It's quite a hard game, I imagine, but quite easy game. You don't have to like read the rules so much. It's kind of fairly logical in its approach. And then I got this Hen Commandments game. When I first heard of it, I was thinking hen parties because my partner and I are getting married. But no, it's more about chickens. They give you a commandment and you have to interpret what that commandment means.
Yeah. Awesome.
And then I got one of these stack box games. I played the demo. I won. So I thought, hey, this is a good game. I like it. Yeah, that's all the games I got.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, shame we didn't get a chance to interview the ones with the Hen Commandments, but never mind.
Because they did dress up quite nice.
Yes, they did, yes. Didn't get a chance for that, but that's okay, and
Hi everyone. Where do I start? Yeah, it was a wonderful time. Ended far too quickly. It was all a bit of a blur, really. But we had a lot of gaming time. We had most of us had 3 gaming sessions. We were all in the UK Squadron UK on the Friday, and 2 of us managed to go through to the final tournament. And we had on the Sunday, and we had a good fun there. And as Jess said, we also had a Firefly game, which was fun. Yeah, it was a really good time. We had a bit of time on the trade stalls. I felt I had to sort of rush around a bit. There was just so much of it, so little time. But I did make a number of interesting purchases. But first, I even got a certificate for being in the final. It was a very close call, but I didn't actually win. But there's a lot of teamwork, a lot of positive going on, and we still managed to succeed in a very difficult scenario. So I'm quite pleased. Yeah. And the good news is the scenario is going to be published by Simon Burley, and it's going to be available, and it's going to feature the superheroes from the final. And so if you buy that, you'll be able to experience the action-packed adventure that we had. So a lot of fun. I took a bit of a chance, and I thought I'd try a new genre of RPG. I'm sure a number of you might remember Monkey from the 70s. Classic Monkey. When I saw it, I thought, that'll be interesting. It's also card-based, which is interesting, particularly as Mark and I are developing a card-based RPG. And I thought it'd be interesting to see how other people do it, but also it's Monkey. So, you can't really say no to that, unless you didn't like Monkey, I guess, but Monkey's good. So I'll be quite tempted in giving that a try. By the same guys, I thought I'd give it a try, their sci-fi offering, which is River of Heaven. Has an interesting story to it, and they were doing an offer where they threw in the adventure for it, which is Reunion. I won't go too much into it, but maybe later on I'll take the group through it, and they can maybe give a bit of a idea of what they thought of it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to going through those. Coincidentally, our friend who isn't with us now, who joined us, Chris, he also bought a D101 game called The Company, which is sort of modern warfare, which looks quite interesting. There's so few sort of modern time based RPGs, so it'd be interesting to see what he comes through with that. So yeah, moving on. So I did buy quite a few things this time. Both Jess and I, though I bought it for her and she's going to pay back, we both bought into the starter sets for Bushido.
Yeah.
I thought, it'd be a bit thorough. We got the themed dice and the card pack for extra bits and bobs for them, and we've got the starter miniatures.
It's now the 4 of us.
The 4 of us now, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. It's a small tabletop squad-based tactical board game that we can all, well, not board game, war game actually, that we can all play. Jess went for the Savage Wave, which is a bit like your sort of beasts and orky type creatures. I'm sure she'll have a lot of fun with that.
Yeah.
Smushing us around. I decided to go a bit to the dark side, and I went for the Cult of Uri. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. They're like the necromancers, the sort of mystic, ghostly sort. So, from what I hear, they have an interesting sort of fear mechanic, which will make them fairly unique. So it'll be interesting to see how they play. Jess is going to be away next Friday, but both Chris and I Chris also bought his own starter pack, and we're going to rely on a couple of friends of ours who are quite good at painting to sort of show us the ropes and get through, because we're not traditional tabletop players, so it'd be interesting to see how we get on with that. The one that really caught my eye when I was at the convention was Urbania. I thought, buy a board game, and it reminded me a little bit of SimCity, a game of urban renewal. Really, the other game we had was Urbania. It's a board game. I thought I'd give a board game a try. It's one which caught my eye in a few of the posters they had up, and I thought I'd have a look at it. It actually reminds me quite a lot of SimCity, if many of you remember that game. The original SimCities. A game of urban renewal, as I said, where you're all attempting to sort of redo the city and sort of get it all working in good working order. We didn't get a chance to play test it, but because things were so busy. But I thought I'd take a chance on it. So we'll see how it goes. And finally, my ever increasing collection of traveller books. I recently made the plunge for a bunch of what I considered the core books I would need, but I've decided to expand that core collection a little bit more. They didn't have all of the books I would have liked to have purchased, but they had a good old chunk there, which I will be taking advantage of when I run our traveller game soon. So watch this space. I think we had a good old time. We all bought a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, as in, so much, but too little time to really enjoy it.
See you next year at the next convention.
Yeah. I'm setting up our own gaming convention. March the 20th. It's Concord. While we were there, we were able to do some networking. I believe we should have Sally Forth on board, hopefully. Tour Gaming is another. We've got a few. We've got an extra GM or two. Should be a wonderful event coming to Bristol next year. We're still in the early stages of this, but it's definitely going to happen, and it's going to be a great event. So watch out for it. March the 20th, 2016.